stunning DY. But I'll tell you what, I can't wait to get to look at the key features of this scene.
Come on! Follow me!
Okay, but like, what is erosion? It's the process of eroding by wind, water, or other natural agents. Come on, follow me. Let's have a little look at some of DIBs. What's that, Dougal? Is that erosion? Oh God! Look at this. Man-made shower, flat concrete wall. It's properly creating erosion over there. Oh, look at that. How about them apples?
I'm filming, you know.
Attrition. What is it? I'll tell you what it is. It's when rocks, gravel, or other small pieces are carried by a body of water, hence grinding across other gravel, rock, and other particles, weathering it away, or if you like, eroding it away. That attrition. Into it.
Hydraulic action. Hydraulic action is when the water comes up and hits things like this drain or seawalls, pushing sand and rocks back into the water.
Whilst oddly specific, DY has recently been suffering from honeycomb erosion, named so for its distinctive honeycomb-like look.
Yeah.
As any DY local will tell you, and they will, this here stormwater pipe can create a rip on the bedding stage. This can be troublesome. The local swimmers who come down here, who come down here for a quick swim. Sure, to see stormwater pipes, 2016, ugh. It's 27. Ugh. Vile. Now, typically, deposition, the typical definition of deposition, if you like, means a monarch is usually deposited. An example, King Edward IV was deposited. However, deposition in the geographical world, as I would say, is when, through wind or wave action, a certain body of is deposited to another location. And this is not too evident in DY, apart from some dunes. Want to have a quick look at them? Come on, let's go check it out.
Now say something.
Dunes, these aren't much of a dune. If you look at the 40s, it was a bit more sand. Deposition is to account for larger dunes down there. If we have a look, look. Aren't they beautiful? Meanwhile, over here, erosion, weather away, and also poor development,
Now, as we're talking about deposition, I guess we kind of have to cover over what kind of waves are there. Are there different kinds of waves? Yes. Spilling, surging, and even plunging. The first day we went to DY, it was very stormy indeed. On that day, the waves were surging, and violently too. When we went back a few days later, we found the waves were plunging. Gee, nature is so unpredictable. Let's stand up a wave for a minute. The waves were actually breaking at about one every 4 seconds. The waves ran up the beach with the regular cusps, all the way up. We also observed them breaking at oblique angles.
You guys follow me around or something? Guess you want to know a little bit more erosion? Huh. I'm going to teach you a little something about cliffs. Wait, hand. And headland.
That's long reef.
Now D-line. Damn good example.
What we see here is the parts of a cliff. Now over there is a rampart where the water is. Now that lovely little bit there with the where you see it's eroded away or been notched if you like, that's the wave cut notch. Now what is really interesting to see is where you can see the previous part of a cliff face, and that's the top bit where it's eroded, and you can see this little higher platform there which does raise some questions. Where the little rocky crags, if you like, down by the sea, that's the wave cut platform, where the waves have cut a platform, and then you see the rampart. Typically would be, put towards castles, castle walls. However, in the geographical world, that's the rampart view.
What?
There's a hole.
Is that erosion?
No, it's hydraulic action.
Hydraulic action?
Yeah,
What's that?
Check it out. Hydraulic action. Say it with me now.
Hydraulic action! Yay!
Now it's due time we explore the transportation at DY, and I'm not talking about cars or surfboards and what have you, but I'm talking more about longshore drift, currents, etc. You'll get what I mean in a little bit. Let's go look.
1, go.
Let's have a look at transportation.
And not only did we use an Android, we put the Android in a Ziploc bag to prevent it from the storm that decided to come. So I'm not actually sure what's going on in this bit, but I do remember Dougal pegging in a piece of timber to try and look at the transportation. We did make other attempts at looking at longshore drift, but we'll get back to that.
That's good.
Whoa, Dougal, hold your horses. What is longshore drift?
God. Now, what is longshore drift? Well, I'll tell you. When waves or some pressure of water will move an object, say this leaf, at a particular angle, taking it away. Let's go measure this angle real quick right now. I'll get back to you in a little bit.
Take 1, use a big rock and seaweed.
Let's watch it. Let's test the angle that my rock and seaweed goes.
You do realise that's not going to move? Because it's a rock.
I'll use a pebble. Stop.
Take 2. Use a pebble.
Okay. Let's see what angle this pebble travels at with the longshore drift. I'm excited to find out. Are you? Come on. Don't want to get my toes wet.
Sadly, my phone went out of space and I couldn't remember what the longshore drift was. You wouldn't believe it, but we did find a piece of wood that Dougal threw in the water earlier, so he got out his Android and filmed that.
There it is.
It moved left.
It looks like it's moving left. Doesn't that show you
Now
something
it's
about
moving
longshore drift?
It's now moving.
Oh, it's going right. Longshore drift is drunk.
Now, I'm not a very beachy kind of guy, so I did find myself trying to get help locating the currents from Big Man on the cam.
Yeah, there is a very large nearshore current now. The current is going from Long Reef up to here, which is the Rick, and is then proceeding outwards.
Now, that was great stuff, but let's look at the consequences we have reaped from poor coastal development over the last few decades in DY. It's had quite an impact.
Nice surf club, isn't it? Good paint coat, nice bathrooms, nice facilities. Occasionally, sausage sizzles. Let's tear away the miles though. Let's give a little look at this real location. Come on, let's do a quick traffic shot. Come on. Gee, somehow it gets nicer. Look at that. Beautiful facilities, the youth hanging out. But look where it stands. Right on the beach. I'm happy, you know, we're all happy that you can have your little sausage sizzles and what have you, but do you know who isn't happy? Mother Nature. The Bible said, don't build your house on the sand. Case and point.
Ruh-roh.
All this is just the tip of the iceberg. We still haven't even covered the dangers of pollution and the dangers to wildlife.
A beach, that was a bay that was eroded, an eroded bay that was a beach that has become polluted. Convenience stores, Thai takeaway, cars, pathways, absolutely shocking. But this is the new DY, what it's become. That's the honesty of it.
Hey Felix, what do you think we could do to fix this problem?
Oh yeah, Christ, I forgot about that bit. Well, you know what you could do? We could try and fix the mistakes of the past generation.
Oh God.
So what will we do? Close down some of the businesses, move them further back. That's the reality of it. But maybe it's too far gone.